Alright boys, so today we're going to be reviewing the new Intel Direct-to-Die AIO from EK. Now I do think they have a good product idea here, but the execution is going to be critical. So I'm going to be reviewing this product in two different ways. The ease of installation and then also the performance on top. And the reason why I'm checking the ease of installation is because for my channel specifically, a lot of viewers, a lot of you guys are new to PCs, so something like this is going to be mainly for advanced users or people who are okay with risk. But the reason why I think it's a good product idea is because direct die is the best way to gain performance, whether it be Intel or AMD CPUs, right? Now, a lot of people don't want to go custom loop either. So this product idea is basically, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. But obviously, forewarning, if you delid your CPUs, you are voiding the warranty on them, obviously. But for me, I like this idea much better than the tech cooler that they were trying to push a few years back. But the biggest pro of the tech cooler was that you maintained your warranty, right? So pros and cons. So how we're going to do this video first then, let's unbox this thing, see what comes inside, and then we'll match this up against a regular AIO with like a delid and a lap, the usual, right? And then we'll also match this up against a Iceman Direct Die Custom Loop 360 mil. So we're going to test this thing on a 14900K max power draw. And what we're going to do is try and test CPU temperature spike absorption. And then afterwards, we'll try sustained load as well. So I ordered this thing directly from EK's website. Thank you to the supporters of the channel for paying for it so that I can bring this unbiased review to you. If you believe in the vision here at Frame Chasers, head on over to the website framechasers.org, become a supporter, and get access to that elusive Discord. I can't see myself having a use case for this thing afterwards, so I will be giving this away in the Discord after this video. I don't do public giveaways, guys. All old hardware gets given away in the Discord to the people that actually helped me pay for it. I greatly value your feedback. That's a lie. No, they don't. EK is one of the worst companies when it comes to customer service and feedback, honestly. Basically, if you buy an EK product, you just have to assume that there is zero warranty and zero support, and you're stuck with it, and you're on your own. That's honestly, if you can't take that risk, just don't buy an EK product. That's not me talking shit. That's just like, I've got dozens of guys in my Discord with just horror stories about this company, right? Okay, so the instructions seem pretty straightforward. They included some Conductonaut here from Thermal Grizzly. I think this product was made in collaboration with Thermal Grizzly. So when Derbauer reviewed it on his channel, he reviewed it against an air cooler. That's why you boys come here, for the real data. Okay, gotta hand it to EK. The packaging is very, very premium and stellar. Like, look at that. They put a lot of effort into the packaging, I must say. I would say this looks as idiot-proof as it's going to get, right? It's going to come down to your mounting pressure, whether you break your die or not. I guess they include another front plate here in case you wanted to get rid of the Intel skull, right? I think the Intel skull is cool, though. We're going to leave it like that. Radiator feels like aluminum, so that's not going to perform as well as a custom loop copper one, right? I don't know, this is kind of a weird design here. How, like, at the end here, they got this, like, 90-degree stick out. I could see that maybe causing problems in some people's cases. I don't know why they did that, but one recommendation that I will give, I guess, to you, the audience, and them, is to pick yourself up some Fitz polish. It just allows the liquid metal to bite into the die and the cold plate a bit better, right? It's kind of hard to spread that shit without it. Okay, so then let's go upstairs. Let's start by getting some baseline numbers with a regular AIO, delid, and a lap. And then once we get those numbers, then we'll try and do a direct die with the Iceman and a custom loop. And then finally, I want to use this thing last, because if I end up breaking my CPU die, at least I'd like to get a video out of it, you know what I'm saying? So we're saving this unknown for last. Okay, so we're gonna start off with regular contact frame and this MSI AIO because it's the only AIO I have, and it actually works out because this is kind of an entry level AIO, and it actually performs quite well for the dollar that you spend for it. So this is gonna be a great baseline for the other two results. Oh man, look how beautiful that Frame Chaser's memory is. Oh, Okay, so I just fired it up. We're running a 14900K fully stock, just everything on defaults, right? And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna run while the water is cold. We're gonna look at the package temperature and the overall power draw, CPU package power draw, right? So let's do run. Okay, and we got 99 Celsius on the package. And we got 335 watts-ish. So this is gonna be our power spike temperature absorb test. So here's the score. But again, this is all defaults, right? So this is the score. So let's do a sustained now. Okay, so for the sustained, we're just running IDA 64 CPU stress test. It's pulling 245 watts. This is more than any game would pull, but it's not more than what a Last of Us shader install would pull, right? And then package temp is 83 right now while the water is cold. So we'll come back in 20-30 minutes or so, and then we'll see what the final temperature is. We're still on the MSI AIO here. Okay, so it's been about 35 minutes here, and package temperature only went up about 2 Celsius that whole time. We're doing 250 watts still. So that's good. I mean, that means this 360 mil radiator that MSI is using can handle 250 watts of sustained load, no problem. Okay, now, so for the direct die comparison, we've got a Corsair XR5 360 mil radiator, Corsair D5 pump here, and then Iceman direct die, right? For this whole setup here, costs about, like if you're savvy about it, you can get it for about $350. Custom loop all in, right? This over here is about $230 after shipping from Slovenia or wherever the hell they are, right? Now the biggest pro to the custom loop, obviously, is you can carry it forward into future generations of platforms. You just buy a new CPU block, radiator and pump stays with you all the time. And then the con being space, maintenance, difficulty, cost, right? And then probably the biggest con of this one is this will only work with LGA 1700, and that's going forward. So you can't take this onto other platforms, right? And then obviously save space, easier to install, no maintenance, right? So pros and cons, costs, I'll let you decide which one is best for you. So we're going to start with the custom loop and the Iceman because I've done this a million times already for my bundles. So I know I'm not going to break my die doing this one. So let's start here. Okay, so we just fired it up. We got the direct die Iceman thing going here on the 360 mil with the fans. Now let's run Cinebench quickly while the water is cold. See what happens. Run. Package. So we're at 69 degrees, 70 degrees Celsius, and we're at 315 watts. So that's like a 30, almost a, 30 degrees Celsius drop. Yeah, I mean, and the score improved a little bit. I mean, yeah, the Iceman is just too good, man. The Iceman, one does not simply beat the Iceman. Winter is coming. Okay, sustained load, we just started it. We're at 11 seconds. Package is at 60-ish Celsius. And power draw, we're pulling 210 watts. This is all 14900K, 100% stock. Okay, we're at 33 minutes in now. And the package temperature settled at 65 Celsius, and we're still pulling 225-ish watts. So yeah, this is just 15 degrees, 20 degrees better than a normal AIO, right? That's the power of a custom loop, right? But let's go try what we're all here to see. Yeah, I do not like this style of direct die at all. I think I've probably broken like 3 or 4 dies like this in my history, especially when trying Der frames like this. So that's not giving me confidence, but this is what I mean when I say that this is a very high risk product. Obviously, if you break your die, no one's gonna help you. You're gonna be out $600, $550, whatever a 14900K costs, right? So we'll see. Whereas the Iceman is idiot proof, right? Okay, so I think I know what their game plan is here. If you look at the cold plate, you can see how it kind of has a slanted edge. So I'm assuming, I can't really show you because I have 2 hands here, but I'm assuming here, let me go underneath. This slant here will start resisting as you tighten it down in here, maybe preventing you from cracking the die. I think that's what they were going for, but caution, just be really careful when doing this. Okay, moment of truth. God, help me. Oh shit, okay, all right. Okay. Let's go into the BIOS. Okay. Okay, let's check the idle temp. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. 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 I mean, it looks fine. I wish I could describe to you guys how tight I put the screws. I did it finger tight. I didn't even use a screwdriver to tighten them down. I'm gonna run a lighter load here first, just to... You don't want to run Cinebench blind, is what I'm saying. Let's see. 64. That's pretty good. That's okay. It's not bad. Let's, power draw. 215. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. While the water is cold. Let's do it. Oh, God. Help me. This is sketchy as hell, man. Oh, let's go. Okay, 83. Okay, it does work. Nice. So it's about 16 Celsius, 17 Celsius better than a regular AO. Nice. Okay. All right. So I didn't blow my chip up. All right. So let's just do this one more time here. Oh my God, dude, I'm sweating balls. So we got, yeah. So it's about 16 to 17 Celsius better than a regular AIO. Power draw. Yeah, 300. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not as good as the Iceman, but still pretty good. Okay, we're gonna do sustained load now just to check the performance of the radiator itself. So we'll be back in 30 minutes, but in terms of temperature spikes, it seems like a regular AIO in Cinebench is about 100 Celsius. And then the direct die EK thing is 85. And then the Iceman custom loop is 70. So they're actually, all 3 of them are almost exactly 15 degrees Celsius better than the next one. So the Iceman with the custom loop is actually still 15 Celsius better than this EK direct die. But you guys have already been through the pros and cons of each, right? So you're gonna have to leave that up to you guys. I will say though, just on an aside here, the Intel skull with my memory, that looks fucking sick, dude. I would honestly almost just run the 15 Celsius hotter just to be able to have the skull. That is so cool, man. I love the Intel skull. It's just so cheesy and it's just awesome. I don't know. I just like that kind of shit, man. Just the fact that EK put the skull on here is a automatic buy for me. Okay, so we're about 32 minutes in now, and the package temperature has settled at about 68, 69 Celsius. So it's about 3 to 4 degrees worse than the copper radiator. It's also a bit later in the evening now and the temperature's dropped a little bit, but I'll say 3 to 4 Celsius worse than the custom loop, which is really good for an aluminum radiator anyway, right? So you're not losing much when it comes to sustained gaming sessions. You're really losing out when it comes to temperature spike absorption. But it's still far superior than a regular AIO, right? Actually, you know what we'll do? I'll take this off as best as I can. And let's take a look at the liquid metal spread. See what kind of happened here. Okay. Let's try and just lift it straight up. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. It made full contact. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You can see kind of the outline of the die. So they did a good job with that. Or I tightened it down just perfectly, honestly. Maybe I could have done it a little tighter actually up top here. But for the most part, yeah, pretty good. Down here. Yeah, it made full contact with the whole die. All right. So yeah, you do not have to do this that tight. That's all I'll say. You do not have to crank this thing down with a screwdriver. So overall, final verdict on this product, I give it a thumbs up. I think it does what it's supposed to do, right? They made it as plug and play and as easy to install as possible. You guys know the risks, but I don't think they could have done any better when it comes to a product like this though, right? It is what it is. And the price that they're asking for this is quite good too, right? They're not milking you for all you're worth. So yeah, I would say obviously not as good as a custom loop and an Iceman, but it definitely does have a place in the market right in between there. So if you were looking to delid and lap your CPU anyway, and you were going to use an AIO, then you might as well pick this thing up because this is the best performance that you're going to get outside of a custom loop, right? Again, just be careful with the mounting pressure. The reason I'm hesitant to recommend this product outright is, like, when I do my consulting calls with some guys, like when we're on video chat, and I can tell like their hand is shaking when they're trying to use a screwdriver and stuff. Like there's a lot of people that this product is not for, okay? You should be self-aware enough to know if something like this, if you can make it work. Like if you don't know how to do your own oil change on your car, this is not for you. But if you're an advanced user and you've been doing this kind of stuff for many, many years and you've built 20 PCs and you've deleted 20 CPUs, no problem, then I have no problem recommending this product. 2 thumbs ups. Once again, guys, thanks to the supporters for sending me money every month so that I can buy products like this and do unbiased reviews for you. And if you like the content, hit that subscribe button, do all the YouTube SEO stuff, like, share, subscribe. Comment down below, and actually if you're not a supporter and you can't afford to support, just leave a comment down below thanking the supporters for getting this information to you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Be careful with your mounting pressure. Talk to you later.
Look at my good kitty. He's my good baby. Hi. Hi, my good kitty. Hi. Who's my good baby? Look at you. Look at you. Look at this beautiful coat. Look at this beautiful coat. Look at these feet. Oh, sorry, I was petting too hard, so I pushed your feet. Sorry, kitty. I love my kitty. I love my kitty.